defensive jihad. The Jews of the Qibla, the Murji'a rejects, think the Ummah needs the permission of one of their tawaghit to defend themselves from occupiers. That's a principle they have. They made everything about their rulers. A genocide in Gaza won't trigger them, but a word about their leaders will. Leaders who brought the filthy tarfih, the entertainments and concerts into Bilad al-Haramain while the people of Gaza were being massacred. They replaced the Sharia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and beloyed the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave permission for those transgressed and to defend themselves. They don't need the permission of any filthy ruler in the UAE or the filthy rulers in Bilad al-Haramain or any other ruler for that matter. أُذِنَ لِلَّذِينَ يُقَاتَلُونَ بِأَنَّهُمْ ظُلِمُوا وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى نَصْرِهِمْ لَقَدِيرٌ. Allah gave permission to defend oneself. This verse is in the context of self-defense. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives permission, you don't need the permission of anyone else. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala said about this self-defense jihad, فَلَا يُشْتَرَطُ لَهُ شَرْطٌ. They falsely claim to follow Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab when his grandson, Abdurrahman ibn Hassan, had the most firm, solid statements refuting this claim of theirs. Just like Ibn Hazm and many other ulama.